Sheridan, we're gonna be fine, okay? Promise. Now, I gotta go check on something, okay?
I'll go with you.
No. It's best that you stay here. Now look, I know that you're upset about your father. There's nothing he can do to hurt us, okay?
I want to believe you, but we both know how powerful he is.
Yeah, you know what? He's not as powerful as our love. Now come on, we've proved that time and time again. He's even tried to kill us. Guess what? We're still together.
I know, but maybe we should take Mrs. Wheeler's advice. You know, maybe once Julian has Antonio's death certificate, we should just go elope before my father has a chance to find
Listen,
out.
Sheridan, I'm not taking advice from my father's whore, okay? Now, skulking away in the middle of the night, that's their M.O., that's not mine.
But
No. You have dreamed of having a big, beautiful wedding. And guess what? That's what you're gonna have.
Yeah, but we're rubbing my father's face.
No, I'm not gonna let your father rob us of what is gonna be the happiest and most wonderful day of our lives, okay? I love you, and there's nothing that your father can do to come between us. Right now, you wait here. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
You and Sheridan are fools if you think I'm going to allow her to marry Luis. You may clear the way by having Antonio declared legally dead, but you can't stop me from tearing them apart. And I promise you, this time it will be for good.
I may underestimate you, Father, but you underestimate the power of Luis and Sheridan's love.
Love is highly overrated. When I reveal this secret, not only will Sheridan and Luis not get married, they'll never even speak to each other again.
You're bluffing. There is no secret.
I assure you there is, Julian. It's a secret so powerful that when it's revealed, I assure you it will do all that and more.
What is it?
In good time, things are going to get very nasty in Harmony. And not just for Sheridan and Luis, but for a lot of people, including you.
You have some nerve to offer your sympathy for what my Teresa and her baby are going through after everything that you've done. You destroyed my family when you stole my husband. How dare you pretend that you care about us now?
I only meant...
Do you know why my Teresa went into premature labor? Do you? Do you know why her baby is fighting for her life? Because she found out that Mr. Wheeler is really her father. That he had been living with you all these years instead of being here in Harmony with his real family.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Sorry. Your actions hurt my children, and now you've hurt that innocent baby. And if she dies, her blood will be on your hands.
I understand. I'm sorry. I won't bother you anymore.
No. No. You are not going to get away this easy. You approached me. You wanted to talk. Let's talk. It's time we headed out, you and me, Senora Wheeler.
I'm her mother. I'm the one who's going in that room.
Teresa, what are you talking about? That baby is mine, and you know that.
Teresa.
No, I carried her all these months. I'm the one who just gave birth to her. I'm the one who's going in that room.
What is this? Is this some sort of postpartum delusion?
Look, she is sick, and she needs her mother's love to help her get through this.
Exactly. That's why I'm going in there.
No, that's why I'm going in there, to be with my baby.
The hell you are!
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
If I were you, Julian, I'd stop worrying about Sheridan and start worrying about myself. Because the secret I'm going to reveal is so powerful, you'll feel the repercussions as sharply as your sister will, as will many, many others.
You're lying. You want me to stay out of it, that's all. But I won't. I've watched you hurt Sheridan too many times. I even let you bully me into helping you, but not this time. This time, I'm standing by my sister.
Then you're a fool.
There's no great secret to be revealed. It's just a cover-up. Your plan to try to kill Louise and Sheridan again, isn't it? But it won't work, just like the poisoned wedding bands didn't work. Blowing up the boat they were on didn't work. They're on to you, Father. We're all on to you, and this time you're going to have to pay for your actions. This time, we'll be prepared for you. Because attempted murder is a felony, even for Alistair Crane.
I told you, I have no intention of killing them. I will break up Sheridan and Louise permanently without hurting anyone. Physically, that is. In fact, I will do it without ever leaving this desk. I need only utter one simple word.
Word? What word? What word could tear Louise and Sheridan apart?
I know how angry and upset with me you are.
You don't know the half of it. You destroyed my family. There's a special place in hell for people like you.
I don't blame you for how you feel.
Right? Because you know that you are nothing but a home-wrecking tramp.
I'm not gonna fight with you, Plo.
No, of course not, because you're an upscale, refined woman who never loses her composure. Unlike someone like me, a low-class, hot-blooded maid.
I have never thought that, and I have never said that.
No, please. You didn't have to. I know your type. I have worked for people like you my whole life. New England blue bloods. Never a hair out of place. Never a raised voice. Never an uncontrolled emotion. And you stand there, staring down your perfect wasp nose, looking at me, judging me, because I'm letting this anger that's inside my veins just come out. Well, I am not the bitch here. I am not the one who stole another woman's husband. I am not the one who should feel humiliated. This is human. This is real. This is normal. But you, a blue blood like you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Because you always keep your composure. But you know what? I'm curious. Really. Would you remain this calm and this controlled if someone did to you what you have done to me and my children? Would you? Have you ever lost something precious? Have you? And I'm not talking about a piece of jewelry. I am talking about something that you felt was so dear to you in your heart and in your soul. Do you have any idea what that's like? Answer me! Do you?
Yes, I do. I know exactly what it's like.
There is no way you were going into that NICU, Teresa. She is my baby. I am her mother, not you.
Ladies, please. I carried her, Gwen. I gave birth to her. I'm the one who's gonna see her through this.
I'm calling Dr. Russell.
Teresa, we can work this out, all right?
Don't even think about defending her right now.
I am not defending her.
You know, Ethan, there's nothing to work out.
Exactly, because I am gonna go in there and be with my baby.
No, I am Gwen.
Teresa, look, I know you care about the baby. I know that you carried her for many months. I know you're bonded with her in that way. That's why real surrogates go through psychological testing, but you've got to get a hold of yourself. Because you know that she is not your biological child. She is mine. Mine and Ethan's. And after you took our surrogate's place without our permission, you signed an agreement that you would carry this child for us. You would act as our surrogate, but that child was never yours. She always will be my baby.
Gwen, that's not what the chart says. It says that I'm the one who gave birth to her, which means I am her mother.
That's a technicality, Teresa, and you know that. Look, no one is going to dispute the fact that you gave birth to her, okay? But that is where all the ties to you and that baby end. That baby was our embryo that was implanted in you. She's not your biological child, okay? She's ours. Mine and Ethan's. You don't have the right to go in there, please. Please just go back to your room, and I'm gonna go in there and comfort my little girl.
Gwen, I'm not going anywhere except by my baby's side.
Look, I told you no. I told you no. Go call security. This is way out of hand.
You know what, Gwen? I am going in there. You stay here. My baby needs
Teresa,
get off
Teresa, this is my baby, and you stay the hell away from her.
No, you stay away from her, Gwen.
Teresa, get off of me!
Teresa,
What are you
Gwen,
doing?
stop it!
What are you doing? Are you crazy? What are you doing?
I've felt a connection to you ever since we saw each other in Mexico. I mean, I've told you that before.
Yes, you have.
And I know that you can feel it too. I can see it. And I think that you know the reason for it. So if you could please tell me, Mrs. Wheeler, why do I feel this connection towards you? Why?
Hey, see, that didn't take too long, did it?
I guess not.
All right, close your eyes. Something I want to show you.
What is it?
Just close your eyes.
Why? What's going on?
Well, if you close your eyes, I can show you. Come on.
Okay.
I'll just come on. Right this way. Just a little more. Come on.
Okay.
Keep it going there. Whoa.
Where are you going?
Just keep going.
What are you doing?
No cheating. Keep them closed.
Right.
Oh, big tree. Turn. Okay. Open.
Okay. Luis. How did you do all this? How did you do it so quickly?
Like I told you, our love is special. It can do anything, whether it's a last-minute rooftop picnic in December or a big, big wedding without your father's interference. Our love can do anything, kid.
What are you doing?
Stop it. This is not helping here.
What is going on here? I am trying to get into the NICU to be with my baby, but Teresa all of a sudden is claiming that she's the mother. Teresa?
I am going in that room, Dr. Russell. She is sick, she is suffering, and she needs to be with her mother.
Exactly. And that's me, Teresa.
No, it's not when I gave birth to her.
But she is not your child, Teresa. Eve, would you please tell her? She has my genes, Teresa. Mine and Ethan's. She's our biological child. She is bonded with me.
No,
not
Gwen,
with you.
You are wrong. She's bonded with me.
You are my passion for life.
I lost something precious to me, Pilar. Something I love desperately.
Then how? How can you take Martin from us? How can you steal my husband? How can you rob my children of their father? Didn't you think that we needed him desperately? Didn't you think we loved him?
I know you may not believe me, but it was never, ever supposed to turn out like this.
But it did. And because Martin abandoned us, I, and more importantly, my children have suffered enormously. They have been wounded in ways that will haunt them the rest of their lives.
I know. I'm sorry. We never meant to stay away. We both always planned that we would come home again one day.
Wait, but what? Excuse me. You both always planned to come home again? Are you telling me that you're from Harmony? That this is your home, too? Oh, my God. Sheridan was right. Who are you? You knew my husband before he left. And you know so much about the Cranes. You tell me right now, Senora Wheeler. Tell me who you really are.
What word could you say that would tear Luis and Sheridan apart?
You'll know it when you hear it, Julian. For now, suffice it to say, it's a word with more power than you can even imagine.
You're lying. You know it. There is no word that could destroy Luis and Sheridan. There's no sentence, no paragraph, no volume. Their love is too strong. You couldn't destroy it with all your evil plans, the bombings, the kidnappings, the electric shocks. Certainly no word can tear them apart.
Guess again, Julian.
Luis and Sheridan have been through more than any couple should be able to withstand, but they're still together, stronger than ever. Their love has seen them through everything you could dream up, and it will this time. Whatever you have planned.
You know me, Julian. I don't make idle threats. If I say I'm going to destroy Sheridan and Luis, then I will do it.
You're bluffing.
It's as good as done. Sheridan and Luis are finished. They will never get married. Their love will never be rekindled. Fireworks are going to go off all over this town. Mark my words, all hell is going to break loose in Harmony.
All right, if you're not bluffing, tell me this word that can do all this.
You thought of everything.
Yeah, I always will. The rest of our lives.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah. More champagne? Some hot buttered rum?
No, some champagne. I'm warm enough.
Sheridan, all our dreams are gonna come true, honey. We're gonna get married.
Just the way I'd always hoped.
Down to the last detail.
I'd like that.
Then we're gonna have a family of our own. Lots of kids. You know something? We'll name the first one Catherine. After your mother.
We already had our first little girl. You know, we'll never know the sex of the child that we lost.
Sheridan will always miss our firstborn. And we're gonna find joy through our other children, okay?
Yeah. I mean, I want to have lots of them. The more the merrier.
Okay. Hey, you remember that time we ran into that little boy and we helped his mother at that farmhouse?
Yeah, and she was in labor.
Yeah. And she had all those other children. Pat said she wants to call the baby Louise Sheridan.
Oh, sweet.
You know, for someone who thought she wasn't cut out for motherhood, you're natural.
It's all I've ever wanted. I'll never forget that time. It was then that I knew what a wonderful father you'd be. And I also knew that you were the man with whom I wanted to have my children.
Yeah, well, that's when I knew that I wanted you to be a mother of my children, too. We're gonna have lots of them. And then those kids are gonna have kids. We're gonna have grandchildren and great-grandchildren. And a happy, wonderful marriage, Sheridan. We are gonna have it all.
I am the one who should be in there, Gwen. That baby is already bonded with me.
Ethan.
Teresa, please, this is wrong. Let Gwen go in and see the baby.
Ethan, I'm not gonna allow that.
Please.
Eve, why is she doing this? Is this some sort of postpartum hormonal imbalance or something?
No, I don't think so.
Because she knows that the baby is not hers. Will you please talk to her and try and get through to her? And you know what? If you can't, then just sedate her, please, Eve.
Teresa, we need to talk.
No. See, don't you try to distract me so that Gwen can sneak in to see my baby.
Excuse me, nobody is going into the NICU right now, okay?
Ethan, I don't know how much more of this I can take. It is bad enough that our baby was born so prematurely. She's in there fighting for her life, but now this?
Honey, we're gonna get through this, but you have to stay calm.
No, she has completely flipped out this time. Honey, why else would she be trying to claim our baby when she knows that baby is ours? She knows that that baby is biologically ours. Why is she doing this?
I don't know. Maybe Dr. Russell can get through to her, okay?
You know what? My mother knew that she was planning something, that we shouldn't trust her, and we should have listened to her. Honey, we gotta stop Teresa, okay? Is there something we can do? I mean, what about the papers? What about the papers that she signed relinquishing all of her rights to the baby?
Honey, the baby was born so premature that the papers weren't even filed yet. I could call Judge Riley. I could see. Maybe he'll let me file them early.
Yes. Do that, because Judge Riley will understand. He knows that I'm the mother and not her. Honey, please call him right now.
All right.
I've gotta be in there with my baby.
Okay.
Teresa, you know very well that you have been behaving as a surrogate for Ethan and Gwen. You know that their baby is theirs. I don't care if you carried it. I don't care if you gave birth to it. You know that that baby girl is theirs.
No, Dr. Russell, no, I don't. No. And neither do you. You and I both know that Ethan and I slept together, and one of those two fetuses I was carrying was mine and Ethan's. You and I both know that. And I know, the way only a mother knows, that the baby I gave birth to, the baby who survived, is my baby.
And Gwen doesn't know any of this, does she? She doesn't know that you tricked Ethan into sleeping with you. So as far as she's concerned, both of the fetuses that you were carrying were hers and Ethan's. She doesn't have any reason in the world to suspect for one moment that that baby in there might not be hers.
Well, then maybe it's time I enlightened her. Maybe it's time she learned the truth. Maybe it's time I told her.
Did you reach the judge?
Listen, I got his answering service. They're having him paged. But it's late, and they don't think he'll respond at this hour.
I knew Teresa hated me. But this goes so far beyond hate. My little girl is in there all alone. And she could be dying. Then why is Teresa doing this to us? You know, I promised to give her little Ethan back, and I will. He is her flesh and blood, not this baby. I don't know why she's trying to claim a baby that's not biologically hers.
I don't know. Honey, she carried it. She gave birth to it, and all this stuff happened. It must seem to her that it's hers.
But it isn't. She has to know that. None of this is making any sense. Please be the judge.
Hold on. Hello? Yeah, this is he. Are you sure? Are you sure there's nothing you can do tonight? Oh, no, all right, I understand. No, I'll try him first thing in the morning. Thanks.
I couldn't get a hold of him.
No, sorry.
All right, well, there's got to be something else we can do.
I will try, but it looks like tonight, we're out of options tonight.
Ethan, this is ridiculous. My baby is sick. I have got to be in there with her. I have got to bond with her and comfort her and let her know that her mother loves her and that her mother is by her side pulling for her.
I know that. I know
They're
that.
not going to let me in there as long as Teresa claims that she's the mother. Why is this happening?
I should have told Gwen the truth a long time ago.
Teresa, please don't do this. Gwen is not in any condition to hear that you slept with her husband, that you tricked him into getting you pregnant, that only one of the fetuses you were carrying was hers, that little baby girl in there might be yours.
Dr. Russell, I am in no condition to be kept from my baby.
Oh, honey, put yourself in Gwen's shoes. She already lost 2 babies. And now, the only hope that she has of ever having a biological child of her own is in intensive care, in critical condition, struggling for its life. God, Teresa, have a little compassion. Gwen's emotions are too raw for her to hear the truth.
Dr. Russell, what about my emotions? Don't you think that I'm upset? Why are Gwen's emotions so much more important than mine?
Honey, I'm not saying that they are. I am saying that everyone involved believes that your only connection to this baby is that you acted as Gwen and Ethan's surrogate.
Yes, but I didn't. And now she's lying in there. She's battling for her life.
You don't even know that she's yours.
You don't know for sure that she isn't.
Then that means it's just as likely that it's Gwen's child.
No. Dr. Russell, no, that baby is mine. I know what I know. I know it in my heart. I feel it in my gut. Oh, please, she is suffering. How would you feel if that was your child in there? I am her mother, and I need to be with her.
Don't you know that Gwen's feeling exactly the same way?
I don't care. That's my child, Dr. Russell. I don't want Gwen in there comforting her. I don't want her bonding with her. That's not her place. That is mine. My baby needs me, and nothing is gonna stop me from being with her.
Make yourself comfortable, Julian. it may be the last time you are.
Oh, please, you have nothing, Father, nothing.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Crane?
Yes, Tina. I want you to make arrangements for a party here at the mansion.
No problem. When will it be?
Tonight.
Wait, what? Tonight?
That is not much notice.
Well, I have a very important announcement to make. It can't wait.
Well, then let's start with the guest list,
Yeah.
so we can get the invites out immediately.
Yes, the guest list. Well, Sheridan and Luis, of course, Julian and Dr. Russell. I think perhaps Pilar Lopez Fitzgerald should be in attendance. Oh, and of course, Martin Fitzgerald and the lovely Senora Wheeler.
Is that all?
Well, perhaps we should invite Beth Wallace also.
Yes, sir.
I think they're all going to be very interested in what I have to say. In fact, I think it's safe to say that all of their lives are going to be changed.
What the hell are you up to, Father?
In due time, Julian, in due time.
You've inflicted so much pain on me and my family. At the very least, I deserve to know who you really are. I can't tell you that. You can't? Or you won't?
I am sorry, Pilar. Whether you believe me or not, I am truly sorry.
Then answer this. You've admitted that you are from Harmony. Answer me.
Yes, I am.
Did you know of me? Answer me!
Yes. Yes, I knew of you, Pilar.
My God. You knew of me. And you knew my husband before you left. That means that you had to have known all of my children, not just Paloma. Oh, God. You knew. You knew, and you still took Martin away from us. This was not an accident. No, no, no. This was a conscious act. You knowingly stole my husband from me. You knowingly robbed my children of their father.
I wish I could explain this to you, Pilar.
Stop it! I damn you. I damn both of you for what you've done to us. I prayed. My God, how I prayed for years for Martin to come home. But now I'm going to pray every single day of my life that you and Martin rot in hell for what you've done.
Don't blame Martin. Truly, it was not his fault. If you believe anything from me, please believe that.
Oh, wait. Why should I believe anything a slut like you has to say?
Listen to me. We had to leave. It was never Martin's choice. There was no choice.
Did Martin's leaving have something to do with you? I mean, besides the fact that he ran off with you. Answer me that, right now.
Partially. Yes.
God, what gave you the right? What gave you the right to think that you were more important than Martin's own family? I don't understand. Please help me understand what kind of woman you are. What kind of a heartless monster would just put herself above a man's children and would destroy a family she knew. You, oh God, you are just as despicable as Alistair Crane.
We're finally gonna live the future we've always dreamt of.
I'm gonna believe that, Luis.
And do. Now look, I know you're nervous because of everything your father's done, but I'm telling you, that pain and heartache, it's over.
Promise?
Oh, I promise. It is our time, yours and mine. Our lives, they're gonna be filled with nothing but joy and happiness.
And the pitter-patter of little feet.
Definitely. The pitter-patter of lots of little feet.
Tell me again, Luis. Please, just tell me again that everything will be all right. And it'll be the way that we planned and talked about, that we'll be happy. And that nothing bad will ever happen again. Please.
I am not a monster. Never say that. I am not like Alistair Crane. No. No. You're worse. Because you're a woman. And I expect more from women. I expect women to understand feelings men rarely can. But you... you're a disgrace to our entire sex. What kind of a woman does what you've done? Do you realize that all the time that you've been enjoying yourself in my husband's bed, I was sleeping alone, I was crying myself to sleep, not knowing what had happened to him, not knowing where he was, not knowing whether he was alive or dead, but still honoring my wedding vows that we took before God, hoping, praying, waiting for my husband to come home to me and my children safely. Now I know that. How dare you? How dare you come to me and show any kind of sympathy for Teresa and her baby? How dare you pretend that you care? I do care. No, you don't. And let me tell you why. Because if you cared, you would never have taken Martin from us in the first place. You would have never deprived my children of their father. I've hurt you, Pilar. I've hurt many people. But we had no choice. Oh, see, yes, you had a choice. You always have a choice. You had the choice to leave my husband alone. You had the choice to respect the fact that he was a married man. You had the choice to not rip him away from his children. God, if my Martin had been here, everything would have been so different. I wouldn't have had to send Paloma away. And my Antonio wouldn't have left, and perhaps he'd even be alive today. And my Luis would not have to have become man of the house when he was just a child himself. And my Teresita... They needed their father so much. They needed him, and they still do. My children needed their mother. I wish I'd never left. I wish I had stayed with my loved ones. You're right. I am a monster. I abandoned my own children. Your children? You have children. Here. In Harmony. Who are they?
Sheridan, I promise you. Like, from now on, our lives are going to be like they are in the storybooks. You, me, our children, we're all going to be living happily ever after. And now, come on. Let's have a little drink to that, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
I'd like to propose a toast to you, Sheridan. My soulmate for all of eternity. And from now on, our lives are going to be filled with nothing but joy, love, and happiness. Sheridan, what is it?
I just had that feeling again, that overwhelming sensation that something bad was going to happen.
Well, Sheridan, it's not. Please, honey, do not listen to what Mrs. Wheeler said to you about Alistair. Do not let that shake you up, okay? We are not going to elope. We're gonna get married. Sheridan, we're gonna have that wedding that you've always dreamed of, okay? And there's nothing that Alistair can do to stop it.
I hope you're right, Luis. God, I hope you're right.
Get those invitations delivered immediately. The party must be tonight.
It is as good as done, Mr. Crane. Would you like to discuss the menu now?
Ah, the menu. Well, I'll leave that to you and the chef. But spare no expense. I want the best of everything. Champagne, caviar.
Yes, sir.
Rather short notice, Father. Perhaps some of your guests won't be available.
Oh, they'll be here. No one turns down an invitation from Alistair Crane. Tonight will be a very special occasion, Julian.
You're going to utter the word?
I'm going to set off emotional explosions that will rock harmony. Most of all, when I reveal my secret, amidst all that champagne and caviar, Sheridan and Luis will be finished. Their relationship will be destroyed forever.
That's the purpose of this party.
Oh, absolutely. And it's certainly worth celebrating.
Teresa, let's just sort all of this out later, but for right now, please, let Gwen go in there and see the baby.
No. I am not gonna let Gwen try to bond with my child. I'm going in there.
Teresa. Teresa, you are a mother. You have got to know what I'm going through. Look, what if it was little Ethan who was in there and was so sick? My little girl is all alone in there, and she is fighting for her life, and I need to be in there with her. She has got to know that her mother loves her and that her mother is right there by her side.
And I will be once you stop interfering.
Teresa, Gwen, it's not the one interfering.
Is that how you see it, Ethan?
Oh, God, Teresa, don't do this now. Please do not do this. I need to be in there. I need to be in there with my baby.
So do I.
Oh, Dr. Russell, I mean, you know I'm the baby's mother. You know that Teresa was just the surrogate. And you know what? I don't know why you're doing this. And at this point, I don't even care, but you have to do something because I need to be in there with my baby. I've got to see my baby.
I can't. What? It's hospital policy that the woman who gives birth to the child is the mother until the appropriate papers are filed with the court.
You have to be kidding me.
I'm sorry. Teresa is the only person that I can allow in the NICU. The only one.
Thank you, Dr. Ross.
But Eve, I am her mother! I am her mother! How can you do this? I am her mother, Eve!
All right, until you can prove otherwise, that little girl in there is mine, not yours.
Alistair is not gonna hurt us. He's not gonna hurt us ever again.
Your sister's hopes and dreams will be dashed for good tonight.
What am I gonna do?
NBC Tonight starts with an all-new Christmas Fear Factor, including Snowman Bowling. Uh-oh. Wow! Then, all-new Las Vegas, a money laundering scam. There's no way. Begins with one of their own.
Where do we start?
And The Secret Diana Videotape, Part 2. From falling in love with her bodyguard to her stunning suspicions about his death.
I think he was volatile.
Fear Factor, Las Vegas, and Princess Diana revealed. All new NBC Tonight.